Rebekah Brooks was closer to Rupert Murdoch than his own daughters, some said. She was close as well to his son James, who runs his UK business. But even Rupert's patronage couldn't save her. The then Rebekah Wade took over the News of the World in 2000. 32, she was Britain's youngest national editor. Campaigns like that for Sarah's Law, naming and shaming paedophiles, showed she wasn't afraid of controversy and was in touch with popular feeling.
The paper is on the side of protecting children and not the rights of paedophiles, and I strongly believe we're on the side of the right. The public are behind us.
A friend and former colleague on the News of the World says she's tough and talented.
Rebekah got to the top because she is ambitious, and some people might say ruthless, others would say talented. She was certainly a person that did stand out.
Rebekah Brooks is a very well-connected woman who numbers politicians and celebrities among her friends. Her former husband is the actor Ross Kemp. She was on kissing terms with more than one Prime Minister, Tony Blair, and the current incumbent, David Cameron.
She would get on well with Tony Blair, potentially with Gordon Brown, with David Cameron, because they know that she actually says what she really believes and what she thinks, as opposed to, like many people, what she thinks they want them to hear.
Her friendships brought her access, influence and stories. But she made mistakes. This admission to a parliamentary committee was one.
We have paid the police for information in the past.
Paying policemen is against the law. While her successor, Andy Coulson, resigned as editor over the phone hacking scandal, Rebekah Brooks was promoted to News International's chief executive, denying all knowledge of wrongdoing. Critics weren't impressed.
It's inexplicable to me that Rupert Murdoch has this strange tendresse for her, because actually she wasn't that brilliant an editor. I mean, for example, she turned down the huge leak about the MP's expenses on the grounds there wasn't enough sex in it. So, of course, somebody else, the Telegraph, got the scoop. That's not really very good. And she seemed to think that every story had to be about sex. No.
Now the woman who'd become a lightning rod for public anger at News International has gone. Her former boss may now find himself in the spotlight instead. Nick Hyam, BBC News.